It's a Tuesday morning, you're sorting through the mail just like you do each day. Bills, a grocery flyer, and then one plain white envelope. The return address reads, Social Security Administration. Your stomach tightens. You tear it open. And the words inside leave you frozen. You have been overpaid. It claims you owe money. Hundreds of dollars. Possibly thousands. Money you don't have. Money you already used. On rent, on food, on medicine. And here is the part that frightens people the most. If you take no action, they can quietly remove half of your monthly check. 50%. Gone. Automatically. Please, breathe deeply for a moment, because there is a rule that shields you, and most folks toss this letter out or wait too long. And that single mistake is what truly costs them their money. I am Milena. I'm a senior policy analyst, and for years my work has been straightforward. To take these confusing government rules and explain them in plain language, so people like you don't get harmed by something you never even understood. So if you just received one of these letters, or you're frightened one is coming, you've arrived at the right place. I'm going to reveal exactly what this letter means, the genuine deadline that safeguards your benefits, and the 3 forms that can reduce or even erase what they claim you owe. And I need you to remain with me through the end, because there is one hidden mistake that good, honest, careful seniors make constantly. They assume they have more time than they truly do. And that single misunderstanding is what allows the government to begin taking their money. I'll make certain that doesn't happen to you. Let me share Robert's story. Robert is 67. He labored his entire life. 31 years at the same job. He retired, began his Social Security, and he did almost everything correctly. One day, Robert received a letter. The Social Security Administration claimed they had overpaid him. They wanted $9,000 returned. Robert was stunned. He hadn't done anything wrong. As far as he understood, he'd reported everything accurately. And here's where Robert made his one small mistake. He didn't disregard the letter deliberately. He simply set it aside. He figured, I'll handle this later. They surely give me plenty of time. I'll call after the holidays. But the clock was already ticking. Robert assumed he had 90 days. He'd heard that figure somewhere, so he relaxed. He waited. Then the next month's payment arrived in his account. And it was half of what he needed to survive on. Because Robert didn't reply in time, the system did precisely what it's built to do. It began automatically holding back 50% of his check. Here's the heartbreaking part. Robert may not have even owed that money. These errors are very often the agency's fault, not yours. But none of that mattered, because he missed the window that would have protected him. Robert didn't lose his benefits because he was careless. He lost them because he trusted the wrong deadline. Let's make sure you know the correct one. So, let's begin simple. What is an overpayment? An overpayment simply means Social Security paid you more than they say you were supposed to receive. It typically happens because of missing or incorrect information. Maybe your income shifted. Maybe you relocated. Maybe your marital status changed, and the update never reached their system. Sometimes, and this is important, it's their own mistake, not yours. But here's the difficult truth. The law requires Social Security to attempt to collect that money back, even when the error was theirs. Now, this is the figure you must remember. If you take no action, Social Security will automatically hold back 50% of your monthly benefit each month until the entire amount is repaid. For SSI, it's 10%. This 50% rule has been the agency's default since 2025. Now let's discuss the part everyone gets wrong, the deadlines. And I want you to listen very carefully here, because this is where Robert stumbled. You may have heard about a 90-day window. That figure is real. It appears in some notices as a grace period before withholding begins. But please do not gamble your benefits on it. Here is the rule that genuinely protects you, directly from Social Security's own website. If you request a waiver or an appeal within 30 days, Social Security will not collect a single dollar until they reach a decision on your request. 30 days. That is your safety line. That is the deadline that freezes everything and shields your check. So forget 90. In your mind, the number is 30. Now there are 3 separate forms, and choosing the right one matters. People confuse these constantly, and it delays everything. Let me make it absolutely clear. Form SSA 561. This is your appeal, your reconsideration. You use this if you believe you were not overpaid or the amount they're claiming is incorrect. This says, I disagree. Please review again. Form SSA-632. This is your waiver. You use this if you agree you were overpaid, but it was not your fault and you cannot afford to pay it back. This says, please forgive this debt. And here's a wonderful piece of news, Morris. There is no time limit on a waiver. You can submit Form SSA-632 at any time, and Form SSA-634. This is your change in rate form. You use this if you accept that you owe the money, but you simply can't afford the amount they want monthly. This says, I'll pay, but I need a smaller monthly amount. And remember Robert? If Robert had simply submitted one of these forms within 30 days, his check would never have been touched while they reviewed it. One form, one deadline. That's the entire difference. So if this letter ever arrives on your table, here is exactly what to do. Write these down or save this video. Step 1. Open the letter the same day and read the reason. Do not set it aside. Do not wait until after the weekend. The letter must tell you the precise reason for the overpayment and the amount. Read that part carefully. That's where you'll catch their mistakes. Step 2. Respond within 30 days. Choose the right form. 561 if you disagree. 632 if you can't afford it and it wasn't your fault. 634 if you just need a smaller payment. You can phone Social Security directly at 1-800-77-21213 to confirm which form suits your situation. That one phone call, made on time, can save you thousands. Step 3. Keep copies of everything. Keep the letter. Keep the form you sent. Keep proof of the date you mailed or submitted it. If anything goes wrong, those copies are your protection. Robert had no record of anything. Don't be Robert. That's it. Open it. Respond in 30 days. Keep your records. 3 steps and you remain in control instead of letting the system decide for you. Before you leave, I want to say something honestly, because it matters. When it comes to your Social Security, please be cautious about who you trust. There are people out there who target seniors, through texts, through phone calls, through private messages, pretending to have urgent news about your benefits. So here is my genuine advice. The one place you should always verify anything about your benefits is the official website, ssa.gov, or by phoning Social Security directly. No private message should ever replace that. Now here's how you can help yourself and the people you love. If this helped you, tap that like button. It truly helps me get this information in front of more seniors who need it. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next rule that could affect your check. And please, leave a comment below. Tell me, have you ever received one of these letters? What happened? Your story might be the exact thing that helps another person watching feel less alone and take action in time. And do me one favor. Share this video with just one person you care about who's on Social Security. One share could save someone their whole monthly check. Take care of yourself, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one. This is Milena, looking out for you.